Welcome back to Fantasy Wizard. UEFA Champions League quarterfinals are set to go, so today I'm here to make the best wildcard team for the upcoming fixture. Before I start any team selection, I have to ask you to subscribe my channel and like this video because it's very important for me while it represents single click for you. We must mention that this is the best moment to use wildcard or limitless card if you have not used it yet. For in my situation, I have used both limitless and wildcard during group stage, and right now I have none. But if you have, there is the good opportunity to use. But of course, you must remember two main rules before quarterfinal first leg, because we have 5 free transfers. Which we can use, of course, and we can afford 5 players from each team right now. Limit was 4, but limit is increased right now, and we can afford 5 players. For example, if you think that Paris Saint-Germain beat Aston Villa or Barcelona will beat Dortmund, of course, you can use 5 transfers, 5 players from each team, and this is an important rule because maybe it will be differential for our teams. But if you have wildcard or limitless card, you can use it, of course, and under wildcard you have budget restriction, but you must force in the future and predict the upcoming fixtures. But under limitless card, which I have explained already in the recent video, you can watch it on my channel, of course. There is no budget restriction, and we must focus on a single match day. Okay. Let's begin team selection under wildcard, and my goalkeepers will be Jan Sommer and Wojciech Szczęsny from Barcelona. Jan Sommer is playing against former club, and it will be a huge motivation for him against Bayern, playing against Bayern. And because of injury crisis in Bayern, I think Inter Milan is a little bit favorites right now. Maybe in Allianz Arena they will not be so attacking, but for the long perspective, I see Inter Milan are playing against in semi-final, and for me, Sommer is good to pick, and of course Inter has only conceded 2 goals in this campaign, and defensive line is so good also, and in Allianz Arena it will be so dangerous and hard. But I think Sommer has ability to have a clean sheet. And the next one is Wojciech Szczęsny, and I think Barcelona are playing the best football right now, and they are heavily favorites to win the Champions League. Nobody knows what will happen, of course, but I think Wojciech Szczęsny has ability to have a clean sheet, maybe in Barcelona, but in Signal Iduna Park also there is a probability to have a clean sheet because they are Barcelona, they are playing very well, and for the long perspective on the wild card, we must force in the future, and in my prediction, Barcelona are playing semi-final, and Szczęsny is good pick. My defensive line will be like this. I'll start with Di Marco from Inter Milan, and the same reason, just I have picked Jan Sommer. Because of the absence of Denzel Dumfries, I think Di Marco will be the main player in Inter Milan defensive line because he's very good at ball recoveries. He's also very good at attacking face, and Bayern has just simple problems in defensive line, and Di Marco has ability to use it and score a goal, maybe grab an assist. My next option was Bastoni, and on the limitless card I picked Bastoni, but I think Di Marco under wild card and for the long perspective is better pick. And next one is Kim Min-jae from Bayern. I know Bayern have the problems, but nobody knows what will happen. I can't bet on Inter 100%. I think they are a little bit favorites, but little bit is nothing in the Champions League. And Kim Min-jae is the single defender who is healthy right now in Bayern, maybe alongside Guerrero, but Davies is out, Upamecano is out, Ito is out, so Kim Min-jae is not healthy 100%, but he's playing just like he's able to do, and Kim Min-jae will be my defender from Bayern. Maybe nobody knows the first match if it takes 0-0. It will not be surprise for me, and both defenders will take good points. Remember that's a fantasy, and in fantasy we must figure out something else which is important for our points. Next two pick are from Paris Saint-Germain and double up Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. I think Paris are favorites against Aston Villa. They have a good ability to be in semi-final, and that chance must be used by them. They became French champions yesterday, and that's good for them because no pressure from League One, and all eyes on Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. And Hakimi and Nuno Mendes both are very good at attacking phase, and also at ball recovery they are too good. Especially Hakimi is very good to scoring goals or maybe grab an assist, but I have hope Nuno Mendes will take it too seriously, and he will be very good because the flanks, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola or Dembele, they are too good, and of course when you have attacking side like this, both Hakimi and Nuno Mendes have good opportunities to score a goal or maybe making an assist. Next one is Inigo Martinez from Barcelona, and under Limitless card I just picked Kunde from Barcelona, but this time I prefer Inigo Martinez under wild card because for the long perspective Inigo is very good. He is one of the best at ball recoveries right now, and I think he's the leader of Barcelona defensive side. And Inigo Martinez has good ability to score a goal from set pieces because he's too dangerous, and I think. At ball recoveries, at long balls, and the set pieces, because of them, and under 5.1 million, he's very good perspective for the fantasy players. My midfield line will be like this. I'll start with Raphinha, and it will not be a surprise for you, and everyone else will have Raphinha, of course, in their team because in the Champions League, this player is very good. He's the best player currently in the Champions League, I guess, and he's the top scorer of the tournament. He has scored 11 goals and grabbed 5 assists, and I think Raphinha has good ability to do and continue like this. And Barcelona will be so motivated in the Champions League against Borussia Dortmund, and Raphinha will be main character from Blaugrana. My next two picks are also Paris Saint-Germain, Kvaratskhelia and Osman Dembele. Just like I have double up from Paris in defensive line, I did it in midfield line because I think Kvaratskhelia and Dembele both are in the best shape, and they have good ability to and opportunities to score a goal or if Paris wants to beat Aston Villa, another Premier League team, they want to win. They need to win at home. And what about Georgian and French stars? They have responsibility to score goals or make an assist, and I think as a midfielder they are good asset and they are must have right now. Finally, I was thinking about Barcola instead of Kvaratskhelia, but at this moment Georgian is better than Barcola, and I think Kvaratskhelia would be good asset in each team. And the next one is Olise from Bayern, and the midfield player which will be freed for Inter Milan is Olise because Musiala is out, and he will not be available for 8 weeks. And I think Olise or Zane maybe had have to take responsibility and help Hurricane to beat Inter. But I guess Olise is better one to pick because Zane's price is expensive, more expensive, and Olise has also good abilities. He's taking set pieces, and what about an assist? He's very good asset for the Champions League quarterfinal. The last one is Bukayo Saka from Arsenal, and he will be last pick from Arsenal. Match against Real Madrid, I guess 50-50 because of injuries, and Real Madrid has huge problems in defensive line because Ferland Mendy will be out. Chouameni will be out because of yellow cards. It seems like this, and Ceballos is also out, and Valverde will play instead of Lucas Vazquez as a right back, and it will be too hard for Real Madrid not to concede a goal because obviously in every match they concede, and why not? Who else but Saka or Mikel Merino from Arsenal to be the players to score against Real Madrid? And at Emirates, if Arsenal wants to beat Real Madrid, they must do it at first at Emirates, and Bukayo Saka will be the main character because he takes set pieces. He also loves to take penalties if it's necessary, and Bukayo Saka will be the leader from Arsenal and my choice for the quarterfinals. My forward line is like this. I'll start with Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, and he had injury, but he has recovered it. And Lautaro Martinez and Thuram also will be freed for Bayern, because I talked about Bayern's injury situation in defensive line, especially because Alphonso Davies is out, Upamecano is out, Ito is out, and the main defender which is healthy is Kim Min-jae and Guerrero. But Lautaro Martinez and Inter Milan will be freed, I think, and maybe at Allianz Arena they are able to score a goal. And who else but Lautaro Martinez must be the leader in the Champions League in Inter. And the next one is Kylian Mbappe, and he will be, of course, my last pick from Real Madrid, because we witnessed the missed penalty from Vinny Jr. yesterday, and I think if Real Madrid has to take penalty, Kylian Mbappe must do it, because in the Champions League Vinicius again missed, and it's Mbappe's turn, and I think French superstar will take that responsibility. And against Arsenal, he must score a goal, maybe the brace from French star. And also Gabriel Magalhaes is out, and I think it will be a good opportunity from Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid to use that situation. And I think in this match both teams have to score, and Saka and Mbappe are both the best choice from each team to be in the score sheet. And the last one is Serhou Guirassy from Borussia Dortmund. And just I have said that Barcelona are favorites against Borussia Dortmund, but it's not necessary to have the player and have an asset to be in a semi-final. And Serhou Guirassy will be my player, because I think he has ability to collect the points and score the goal, or maybe grab an assist. He did not play against in Bundesliga against Freiburg, as I remember, but he was substitute and he scored a goal. And now I know that he's going to start against Barcelona, and Serhou Guirassy is a good asset, because he's the one of the top scorer in the tournament, 10 goals already, only under Raphinha. And Serhou Guirassy will be my player for the wildcard team. Okay, that's my team, my final team under wildcard, and it's not necessary to pick 15 of them. Of course, you can use them if you liked my advices. And I guess I must guess favorites for me, and it will be Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, and Inter. So I guess they will play a semi-final. It seems like this for me. Maybe you have different opinion, and you can comment in down below. And I'm interested who you think to go in a semi-final, and who you think to win the Champions League this year. So it's most important thing right now for me, and you can share your opinion in the comment section. Talking about captaincy, my captains will be Kylian Mbappe on Tuesday. It seems like this, or Lautaro Martinez, and on Wednesday I would pick definitely Dembele or Raphinha, but Raphinha would be my preference, I think. And that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Good luck.